What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to talk about Kirby and the Forgotten Land, because you see, it's coming out in a couple of weeks' time, so we need to have a look at the pre-order bonuses which are going to be available for this particular game, including one of the weirdest, coolest, and best pre-order bonuses that I think we've ever seen, and no, I don't think that's an exaggeration. Now, like we see for basically every game that comes out, it is unfortunately not even everywhere, and as much as I have scoured the internet for news of Kirby pre-order bonuses, I probably have missed a couple here and there, because it's really difficult to find everything in every country. So if you do have any that I don't have, pop them down in the comment section, and I can pin a comment or maybe make a follow-up video. So over in the UK, that's where I am. We have a few different options. So over at the Nintendo store, you can get yourself it's called the gift bundle, but basically you buy Kirby in the Forgotten Land and you receive a free notebook and magnet sheet, and they will be automatically added, so yay! It does mention they are limited and strictly subject to availability, but this is cool. Do remember, when you buy from the Nintendo store, you're not going to be getting a discount. So, for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you are going to be paying $49.99 because it's a Nintendo store, and this is just a general thing you should know by now. You are not getting any kind of discount when you order from the Nintendo store. They often have among the best pre-order bonuses, but you're not getting yourself any kind of discount. You have been warned. If you want to save yourself a little bit of money and you don't particularly care about getting the notepad, over on Amazon UK, it is actually available for pre-order for 45 quid, and you do get the magnet sheet, but you don't get the notebook. So that's on you, ladies and gentlemen. How much do you want that notebook? I'm going to leave that one up to you. I mean, we're talking pre-order bonuses, Nintendo. Elsewhere in the UK, you can head on over to Game and you can get yourself a mouse pad. And I was a little bit confused initially when I saw this, because I was like, well, hang on a second. Why is there no picture of the mouse pad? But I think there is a picture of the mouse pad. It is literally just Kirby. Simple as that. It is a Kirby, and yeah, Kirby mouse pad. And it's very much up to you guys. I mean, I'm not sure if this is as good. Again, Game is not offering a discount when you actually buy the thing. It's a case of you're paying the full RRP of $49.99, but you get yourself a mouse pad. And I don't know if it's just me here, and let me know if it is, but I'm very much of the opinion that if I'm going to be getting a pre-order bonus for any particular game, I want it to seem like that game. I want a magnet sheet of characters from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Or I want a notepad with the artwork on. Generic Kirby mousepad. I'm not saying generic Kirby mousepads aren't cool. We all know that generic Kirby mousepads are incredibly cool, but we also know that as a pre-order bonus for a new, very exciting game, I'm just not sure it's on the same level. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But if that's the kind of thing you're into, that is available. And finally, in the UK, if you head on over to the Game Collection, you can get yourself a poster. Now, I like the Game Collection, and I've made no bones about this. I've ordered from them a bunch. I'm not sponsored by them or anything silly like that. I just think they're pretty cool, and I like their store, and they're offering a poster. Now, I am not here to argue that a poster is going to be as cool as a book and a magnet sheet. It's not. But, firstly, it's a cool poster. Secondly, it is a poster of the artwork. There is a note on there to say that the final design may vary. That's very much a legal thing, because things change. And by putting that on there, by putting a little bit of a note, it basically says, now we're completely off the hook, we can't be sued. And it really is as simple as that. It is a case of, we're going to put, it's a standard legal disclaimer. It doesn't mean, hey, we're still designing it, or anything silly like that. What it means is, hey, this is the poster, but actually there's every possibility that we don't have enough and we have to substitute, or that the final thing looks a bit different from the mock-up that we had, etc. Let's just put this on there to cover our backs. Very standard legal thing. But the Game Collection are also offering it quite a bit cheaper. So if you're over in the UK, you're only paying 43 quid for this. It is amongst the cheapest places to pre-order, and you get yourself a poster. So that's kind of lovely. But I know what you're thinking. A bunch of you watching are going to be over in the US, and you're going to be thinking, wassy. I'm over in the US. What can we get in terms of a pre-order bonus? Well, something which is extremely cool but confusing to me and I'd never heard of before, over at Walmart, they tweeted out that you can get yourself an exclusive pop socket. Yes. What is a pop socket? Oh, it's one of those things for your phone that you put on the back of your phone and then you can hold it. That's what it is. Okay, when I know what a pop socket is, I've never heard it called that name before. Maybe I'm just getting old. This is actually extremely cool. And it's got Kirby's face on it. So this is actually kind of awesome. So if you're over in the US, you can go and pick this one up from Walmart, and it will be rather lovely. And I'm not giving you any kind of discount on this, unfortunately. You're still talking about a $60 game. £50, $60 is fairly standard. So yeah, if you like Kirby, and you've got a phone, and if you're going to buy the game, you probably like Kirby, and if you're a person, you've probably got a phone, this seems like it's kind of cool. But if that's not what you're into, how about the pin set you can get at GameStop? Buy the game, again, you're not getting any kind of discount here, it doesn't look like, but you get yourself a couple of pins, one featuring Kirby, same pose as the box art, if anyone's keeping score, and I'm not entirely sure what the other thing is called, but if you've played the demo, you will recognise it. As a side note, if you haven't played the demo, do yourself a favour, go and play the demo as fast as you possibly can. It's very, very short, and it's funny because it's got two modes, easy and not so easy, but even on the quote-unquote harder difficulty, it is pretty hilariously easy. It is not a challenging game, it looks like. It's only a couple of early levels, maybe it gets more challenging, but my point is, it is an absolutely wonderful demo. It's not going to take you long, it's very, very quick, but it's the kind of game I was going to pick up anyway, hence why I'm tracking all the pre-order bonuses. But oh my goodness, that game is charming as you like. I was literally chuckling with delight while I played the demo of Kirby in the Forgotten Land, and I'm not embarrassed about that. It looks absolutely brilliant. So if you haven't played the demo, go and play it. Over at GameStop, you can go and get yourself a pin set of a couple of the characters, Kirby and whatever the other one ends up being. And I've had a look around elsewhere, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a look at Best Buy. I've had a look at Target. I've looked at the big US stores. As it stands at the moment, I cannot find any other pre-order bonuses which are being given out, unfortunately. Over in the US, it seems like you have essentially exactly two choices. You can head on over to Walmart and get yourself the pop socket, or GameStop and get yourself the pin set. It's not what we've seen for instance, Pokemon games, and for which I can only apologise, but at least we do have a couple of options. But the absolute coolest pre-order bonus, which you're probably not going to be able to get, and I'm probably not going to be able to get, is the backpack cover. Now, this one I actually saw over on Twitter. This one was shared by AK Family Home over on Twitter, and it is a mouthful mode backpack cover. Again, if you've played the demo or if you've seen any trailers or anything along those lines, you'll have seen the mouthful mode where Kirby can become a car or a vending machine or things of that nature. It's a little bit weird, if I'm honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. It is not the kind of thing we expect to see in a Kirby game, but it's one of the reasons I'm so excited about the Kirby game. So, firstly, we got a backpack cover, which is actually kind of useful if you go out in the rain and all of that, but it's super thematically appropriate because in the game, Kirby goes and basically, the mouthful mode, it's not where you suck in an enemy and take their power, it's where Kirby gloms onto something. But it's still that thing. Like, for instance, a car or a vending machine. And now we end up with a backpack cover. So Kirby basically becomes your backpack. It is redonk. Now, I know this is out in Hong Kong. I don't know exactly where this is coming in Hong Kong. I apologise. I've not been able to figure out exactly where this is coming. or exactly how many stores are going to have it, or exactly how limited it's going to be. And I've not been able to find anywhere where I'm actually able to order this as somebody living in the UK. So I think this might be destined to be the kind of pre-order bonus that you have got to really search for. And I'm sure you'll be able to find it on eBay for an exorbitant amount of money, but it's extremely cool. And actually, quickly, while we're here, I have, between recording the video and finishing the video, I have found that Walmart in Canada is actually offering a different pre-order bonus, so one for any Canadian viewers out there. It turns out you get yourself a Kirby cinch bag when you pre-order the game. It's just featuring the artwork from the front of the box, although it does seem to be a bigger version of the artwork without the, Nintendo Switch logo and the ESRB logo and all of that. So a cleaner version of the art. And yes, I know the Nintendo Switch logo is there, but it doesn't have the red background, and that makes all the difference. So if you are over in Canada, hey, wonderful news, there's something for you guys as well. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the weirder pre-order bonuses you'll see. Mostly it's the backpack cover that's a super weird one, but I am very excited. There are some good ones out there, so now it's over to you guys. Have you found any of these that I haven't? I'm fairly sure this is the most comprehensive guide that's out there at the moment, but if you found any I haven't, I would very much love to know. And of course, tell me where you're pre-ordering and why you went there. Did you get a good deal? Have you got a good pre-order bonus? Let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about a whole bunch of games, including Kirby stuff. And do please consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get weekly bonus podcasts, all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.